There have been 3 stages of stimulus checks released throughout last year, and people are still wondering how they can get those and if they qualify.
Kind of in an effort to stimulate the economy. Again, there was different debates on who should receive the stimulus, and should you only focus on people that lost their jobs or were financially impacted, or is it better to just stimulate the economy through kind of a widespread payment? Because the reality is more than 90% of people, when you start looking at the rules, are receiving some kind of stimulus payment.
A huge part of determining your stimulus check qualification depends on your tax returns and, more specifically, your income.
One of the big differences with this third stimulus that just passed recently, and payments went out in March, with the first two, in order to receive a payment for a child, they had to be a qualifying child that was 16 and under, right? And so what you notice really is that if you have a dependent, doesn't matter their age, you're able to still receive the $1,400. So the big group that was really kind of not represented in the first two payments, but now is college students. There wasn't a stimulus payment being received for them for the first two, but then for this third one, there should be. So one other thing to note is the first two, there was an expectation, there's a requirement, I should say, that only individuals with a Social Security number were receiving the stimulus payment. And so that has been relaxed with this third stimulus payment as well. Again, if you've got one member of the family that has a Social Security number, you've got the ability to still receive.
College students are the largest group who are left wondering why they haven't received payments from last year.
Keep in mind, if it's a college student that is still a dependent of their parents, it's still going to be the same issue as before, in the sense that you got to be 16 and younger for those first two payments, right? If the student was not a dependent in 2020 and they were filing separate from their parents, then they would receive those stimulus payments on their 2020 return.
Most college students who support themselves have been vocal about their exclusion from the first 2 stimulus checks.
With COVID hitting, that shut down a lot of jobs and job opportunities for people that would normally be in work during school. If I got a stimulus check, I would probably put it directly towards school. Most of my money I'm saving goes towards school anyways, so if I got a check, it would help shorten my loans and help me get school more paid off.
Reporting from the Campus Ledger, this has been Paige Winters.